was gonna be a rant. This was going to be a rant, but I can't rant anymore, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, what's going on? So this is MiaSanMiaTV, and we've just beaten Freiburg 2-1. 2-1 with a goal in the 92nd minute. Really, wow. Honestly, the game as a whole was absolutely rubbish. We were absolutely rubbish. It looked like, honestly, Freiburg probably should have won, to be fair. To be honest, they probably should have won. But, that is what you do. When you want to win a league, that is what you do. You win the games that you're not supposed to win, or the games that you shouldn't really win based on merit. And that's essentially what we did today. Maybe it's just because it's the first match, back after the winter break and whatnot. But we looked really, really bad today. Freiburg, they looked really, really good today. Their passing was slick, their pressing was good and smart, and overall you could just see they deserved it. I don't think there were any actual chances in the game besides the actual goals, which really says a lot about the game. But they scored from, which was basically a calamity of error. That was calamitous error basically from Hummels. He thought he was playing ping ball. He thought he was playing that old game that you had on your old computers, the one that came with like the Windows XP and Windows ME computers. He thought he was playing that, but no, you're playing football. You can't just pass it right back to the player. But anyway, he made a mistake. They scored. Okay, move on. That was within the first 10 minutes. Move on. So we did move on. And towards the end of the first half, we actually played really good. We also scored through a goal by Lewandowski, which was a very kind of strange goal because obviously it was from a corner. First of all, we don't really score many corners. That's the first thing. When do we actually score? When do we actually score from corners? But the reason why it was so strange was because it was originally offside. The first chance was actually offside. The one that actually got us the corner, that was offside. But then the goal was essentially a carbon copy of that chance. So yeah, that's good. But then the last minute of the game, after we didn't really do anything. Second half, it was basically we didn't do anything. Let's be realistic here. We played against the wall and we couldn't break that wall whatsoever. We just passed it around, tried to do little crosses inside, but that didn't work. But then Lewandowski, last minute, he scores. The ball lands at his feet. Remember, it was like a little cross. The ball lands at his feet. He doesn't know what to do with it. He just tries, it goes around, turns around, just flicks the ball in, hits off the post, and goes in for some reason. It's just awesome. It's just awesome. This was going to be one of those rants where I was going to be like, oh, you know what? This season looks bleak. But you know what? We got the 3 points. That's the most important thing. We've got a little bit of distance to Leipzig, because they could have been trouble. And that could have given them motivation. If we would have dropped points today, that could have given them motivation. But football is cruel and all that. But it's football. That's what's supposed to happen. Football is not a sport where everything plans out perfectly. Football is a sport that can be cruel, and today it was cruel. Not against us, but against Freiburg, and that's just the way football is. We won 2-1. I am not complaining. I am complaining about the way we played. But I'm not complaining about the result, of course. Best player of the match. I don't think I'm gonna do a full player rating because I don't think any player really deserves to get a good rating today. That's just the way it is. I don't think there was any stand-up player. I'd give everyone around like a 6.5 really. But the best player today for us was. That's a good question. The best player for us today, I'd give it to Lewandowski. I'll give it to Lewandowski. He scored 2 goals. What more can you say? But I thought the most improved player was Thomas Müller, just because first half he would have gotten a 0, literally straight up 0, because I didn't think he was on the ball. But in the second half, you could actually see that he was trying. He was actually, he was actually on the ball, accomplishing things, trying to create things. Didn't really come off for him much, really, but he was actually trying. So he would be the most improved player. Lewandowski would be the best player of the match in general. Robin would be a close third or second or whatever. Costa, I thought he was very good on the ball. He was very good on the ball in terms of dribbling, getting past his man. But then as soon as it came to crossing or passing, that he was just non-existent. Ruben, when he came on, I thought he didn't really do anything. But then again, he got the assist. So how am I complaining? How could I complain? But that's just my thoughts, ladies and gentlemen. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section down below. As always, people can rate, comment, favorite, subscribe. Peace out and have a nice day.